am Lawrence Gabriel Valdez.
And this is I Wonder. Ever since 1994, we celebrate the United Nations International Day for World's Indigenous People. This is to raise awareness and promote the action advantage for every Indigenous people in the world.
So, our topic for today is the children of Indigenous people.
But I wonder, who are these Indigenous people?
Indigenous people are also known as tribal people in different countries. They have unique culture and way of relating people and environment. They are also known as native or first people. In the 7,600 island in the Philippines, there are indigenous tribes who have managed to keep their cultural identity. IPs lives in northern part of the country is called Igorots, and the southern part with non-Muslim refers as Duman. Indigenous people makes around 5% of the global population, approximately 15% of the world's extreme poor. One of the key causes of this is lack of quality education.
The reason why they can have a quality education is because first, they lack well resources.
Yes, lack of well resource. The reason is we all know that indigenous people lives in far locations.
And these far locations are often hard to go to.
Yeah, that's correct. And they need the resources such as textbook, computers, and etc. Culture sensitive.
Because we know that they have their own sets of practice and traditions, we often have misconception with each other.
Yes, correct. And
Next is language.
language, because they have their own dialect when it comes with communication.
Yes, and this results often to misunderstanding with each other. Next is discrimination. We can never eradicate discrimination in our society.
That's correct. And that's the reason IPs are become bullied and racist.
And lastly, poverty.
Poverty, because they don't have the enough financial support for their education.
They can't have or they can't find jobs that often sustain their daily needs. That's why going to a school is their last option.
Noong una po, hindi po kami pwedeng mag-aral. Unang-una dahil binabawal ng mga magulang namin, ng mga kalululuhan namin. Dumating po yung mga misyonary, po mga guro pong nagtuturo. So doon ko po lumabas yung kaisipan na kailangan makatapos ng pag-aaral.
Under the 1948 Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations, it is stated that every human has an equal right and equal dignity to everything, whether without any such distinction such as race, gender, religion, political opinion, or etc. So, education for Indigenous people is their right, it's not their privilege.
I wonder.
What do they need?
First is literacy.
Oftentimes, Indigenous people are being fooled because of their inability to read and write. So it's a must for them to know the basics of reading and writing.
That's correct. Next one will be the economics and income.
They must find a stable job in order for them to sustain their financial needs. And this is a way of them to improve their living.
The third one will be the nutrition.
Malnutrition is one of the problems for many Indigenous people. So it's a must for them to know the importance of nutrients and health.
That's correct. Lastly will be the civic consciousness.
It is a must for Indigenous people to be aware of what is happening in their surrounding in order for them to have their own opinions and state their voice in order for their presence to be known. And here are the teaching strategies. First, we must positively acknowledge and validate individual, cultural, and lifestyle diversity. Second, we must convey equal respect and confidence in all our students. Another is, we must choose a text that best describes cultural diversity. Next is we can invite parents to show their expertise and tell about their family life or cultural traditions. Next is we must be a role model to students on how to treat diverse individuals.
Next one will be build a relationship with the student and learn about their lives outside. Next one will be get a sense of how the students feel about their classroom. Avoid singling out a student as a spokesperson for their race, ethnic, or a cultural group. Lastly, use a variety of instructional strategies and learning activities.
Basura! Rapid closure order! Rapid closure order!
The Education Department is in the hot seat for suspending a number of schools in the Davao region.
In the Philippines, one of the current issues is about how the Department of Education shut down 55 Lumad schools. This is because of the allegation of how they use children in their protests and how they taught them how to rebel against the government. Thus, this have a great effect on the education of the indigenous people. As a future educator, it just saddens me that children's supposed to be education is being hindered because of this issue. Two parties cannot set aside their own interests and let the children have their education. That is their right. And we interviewed some professors regarding this issue. So here's their insight.
Definitely, the children have the right to education. That is a basic right. However, the children now have become victims of the misdeeds of adults, because I don't think DepEd will just summarily close down these schools without proof, without evidence. Of course they have evidence, and they were able to prove it. Well, presumably. Otherwise, they would all be taken to court by all these teachers that have been displaced, right? So the children are the poor victim.
As a future educator, the best thing to help them is, I think, doing an extra effort, which is, if possible, doing an outreach to at least inform them how fun learning is and how the education is really important to help them for their future. Likewise, we need to at least learn their culture, how they run and how they race, as well as adopt what they know. So at least we can understand what they feel.
In this segment, we just wanted to address that the children of indigenous people are just like us.
They also deserve quality education, respect and understanding just like us. If we can, they can. I hope you learned something about our topic for today. Until next time, this is
I Wonder.
Fucking happy, you're wrong. Just to make you feel alright. Oh, I just had to let you know you're fine. When the circles run my mind, even when it's rainy, all you ever do is shine. You on fire.
Ulit.
From a conscious.
Civic consciousness.
Civic ya? Bala mo sa kanya eh.
Civic.